Good morning and happy Vlogmas day 21. It is the type of cold outside where your nose hairs freeze when you walk out the door. So, that's what we're dealing with this morning. I'm just heading out the door to meet Ashley for coffee. I'm just gonna see how long it's gonna take. Anyway, so we're going downtown to Higher Ground. They just opened on 17th Avenue. She has a little bit of work to do, so I also brought my computer and I will find some things to do. I need to read over a handbook. So that is the plan. Definitely need my gloves. And yeah, so today's Monday. That's my only thing on the plate for today. I do want to take a shower tonight. This is our last night at home, so I want to take a shower. Then yeah, I would really like to finish Red, White, and Royal Blue before we leave, so I'm gonna hopefully read a bunch of that today, get up tomorrow or today's video, and yeah, that's the plan. I'll check in with you guys a little bit later.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
Hi! Alright, I'm back home now, and I'm gonna edit the video for today, but I thought it could be fun first to look at my Goodreads. I think the Goodreads, like, report of the year is out, so that could be fun. I'm gonna find somewhere for you to go. Here we go. Balancing on my water bottle. I'm gonna see if it's here and then I'll screen record it. 2021 year in books. And screen record. Okay, so in 2021 I read so far, because I still have more to go, I read 10,025 pages and I read 29 books. My shortest book was Homebody by Rupi Kaur, which was 192 pages. My longest book was A Court of Mist and Fury, which was 626 pages. And my average length was 345. That is my perfect length of book. My most popular book that I read was Midnight Library, which was shelved by 1,815,891 people, and my least popular was What We All Long For, which was only shelved by 4,000 people. Look at me being a trendsetter. My average rating was 3.7 stars, which is surprising to me, but I think all of my really good reads were at the end of the year. My highest rated on Goodreads was Court of Mist and Fury. My first review was This Is Where I Leave You. I don't know if that was this year. And then there are all the books that I read. And my last review of this year so far was my Jingle Wars DNF. And I met my goal. 29 out of 12 books, so I doubled my goal. Cool. Now I better edit the video because it's already 2 o'clock. Bye. My video is 4 minutes away from going up, and I helped my mom with one of her projects that needed editing, so I did that. I need to make a to-do list for everything that needs to get done before like 8 p.m. tomorrow when we leave, and I also want to go through these boxes that my dad brought up that used to be books and things in my room, because I thought it'd be fun to go through some of my old favorite books. So I think I'm going to do that, then I'll make the to-do list, and then hopefully we can just chill for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna go, let's go downstairs and I'll show you the books. Okay, I just put on the Arendelle fire thing on Disney to have going in the background, but I'll turn the sound off for you guys while we go through these books. Oh, look at that, I balanced the stool on the table. It's gonna work. Okay, so I've got 2 boxes down here, and I'm just gonna pick up some books and tell you about them if I think they're worth talking about. There's a lot of like American History 20th Century Academic Outline. Probably don't need that. Some more personal stuff. Okay, here are some books. So first we have Eat, Pray, Love. I've never read this. I thought I would like it, and then I just didn't read it. So I would probably like it though. So I'll put that in the keep pile. Next we have Openly Straight by Bill Konigsberg. This was one of my favorite books when I was in high school and a little bit younger. Definitely recommend. It's basically about this guy who is gay, but he is so sick of being like the gay person, so when he transfers to a new school he decides he's just gonna be like as straight as possible. It doesn't work. We'll just go with that. We have these old magazines that my grandmother had in her house that I used to read all the time as a kid, and then when she died we rescued them from the house before my grandfather could throw them away. Another book in here is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. This was super popular when I bought it. Also have not read that. I think my mom bought me this, which is I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou, which I really should read. I'm named after her, and I've never read any of her work, so I definitely should try and get that in 2022. I have The Princess Bride by William Goldman. One of my favorite movies of all time. I don't know that I want to read the book though. I don't even remember that I had this. Oh, I got this used in Victoria apparently. Another copy of The Great Gatsby. Love. A book about Prague. And another copy of The Great Gatsby. Anyway, this is my preferred cover rather than this one. Okay, what else is in here? Oh, well this one can go. Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis. Garbage. What's this? Oh, this is a tapestry. Okay, then I have this Taylor Swift Reputation magazine. Totally forgot about this. It's got some beautiful photos in it though. Definitely gonna look through that more. Okay, what else is in here? Oh, I bought this in Ottawa when we went to the Diefenbunker Museum, and it's 11 Steps to Survival when a nuclear attack happens. Gonna keep that out, just in case. Okay, this is my like really ancient edition of Julius Caesar. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah, it's vintage. It was published in either 1872 or 1903. So this is pretty cool. And then I also have this James Patterson book, but I don't think it's mine. And then the last major thing in here is this Hamilton, The Revolution book, which I bought when I was obsessed with Hamilton, and it's got everything in it, like songs, basically him like talking about why he wrote certain, Lynn talking about why he wrote certain words, historical things, original like writings of the songs, letters, things that didn't make it into the show. It's pretty cool. If you're a diehard Hamilton fan, definitely recommend that. This fake fire is making me very warm. So here's some of the first books that I see. First of all, we have Aragon by Christopher Paolini. This was super popular when I was a kid, but I was never into it. I never tried to read it. I think I bought this used, but I don't think I'm ever gonna read this, so we'll get rid of that one. Next we have Bernard Shaw's 3 Plays for Puritans. Oh, I definitely was learning about Puritans at this time and thought that that was funny. Could be a good read. And then I have 2 Kurt Vonnegut books, Mother Night and, oh, God Bless You, Mr. Rosewater. I bought that and read it this year, a different copy. I don't think these are mine though. I think I borrowed these from my cousin. I don't think I've read this one, Mother Night. One of my other favorite books, The Picture of Dorian Gray. It's even got some annotations in here, probably because I wrote or I did a couple projects on this in high school. Love this book. Would definitely reread, so I'll keep that out. It is American War by Omar El Akkad. Near a future in which a politically polarized America descends into a second civil war. Sarat Chestnut is only 6 when the war breaks out in 2074, but she knows that oil is outlawed, her home state is half underwater, and the unmanned drones that fill the sky are not there to protect her. I knew when I bought this book that I would like it, and then it got hidden somewhere, and I never read it, so I'm gonna put this on my list for 2022 as well, because that sounds like a good read. And the last thing I have here is The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur, which my brother bought for me, I remember, for Christmas one year, and that was before I got into poetry, but I loved Homebody, so definitely gonna read this, and this is the one I was looking for when I asked my dad to dig these boxes out. So it seems fitting that it was the last one in the box. I'm gonna go plug in my camera and make a to-do list, and then I will check in with you guys in a little bit.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts!
All right, I finished making my to-do list and my packing list, and now there's about an hour and a bit till dinner, so I'm gonna try and make some progress on Red, White, and Royal Blue. I am on page 234 of 440, so I'm literally like almost halfway through. So let's plow a little bit more into this book and see if we can finish it by
Favorite festive treats for our holiday hoopla.
All right, we just had dinner and ate and watched the Great Canadian Holiday Baking Show episode. I also read a lot of Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I think I'm close to the end. I think I'm close. I think I'm on like 380 or 360 of like 415 or 420. I want to finish it, but I'm gonna have a shower now, and then I will spend the rest of my night trying to finish it. Well, I finished Red, White, and Royal Blue. Good book. I'll talk a little bit more about it tomorrow. I actually am just gonna intrude here and talk a little bit about the book, because I realized that there's gonna be another video before the next day, so I don't want to leave you hanging. So Red, White, and Royal Blue, I think, here's the thing, I liked it more than One Last Stop, but at the time that I read One Last Stop, I gave it 5 stars. But I actually think I probably would give One Last Stop 3.5 or 4 stars if I read it again. So I think I'm gonna give this one 4.5 stars. There were some things that just felt a little too perfect for me about how certain scenes went. Oh, and also a similar feeling that I had when I read One Last Stop is that it's just so long. This is a 400-page romance novel, and that was the same thing with One Last Stop. So there are some scenes where I'm just like, we get it, you like, this happens, like this is like the 5th scene where you have to prove to us that this is happening, but we already understand it at this point. So 4.5, I think. Of course, on Goodreads you can only give full stars, so I've got to give it a 4. If you haven't read the book, skip this part, but I actually think that the most unrealistic, no, it got realistic by the end, but the Republican candidate getting caught and losing the election for being a predator and doing illegal things seemed a lot more unrealistic after the most recent stuff with the US than the Prince of England and the first son falling in love. But it was cute. I liked a lot of the stuff. I really enjoyed how she kind of put like multimedia things in, so emails, text messages, speeches, news articles. I thought that was really cute, and she did that a lot with One Last Stop. Like there's a news article at the, or a clipping at the beginning of every chapter, which is cute in One Last Stop. So overall, I like it. I understand why it's super popular. I don't know. I wonder what would have happened if I read this before One Last Stop, is kind of what I'm thinking, but we'll never know. It was a good read, highly recommend, very cute, a lot spicier than I thought it was gonna be, because One Last Stop was not that spicy. This one is quite spicy. So just saying, and I hope they make it into a movie. I have like all these ideas of like who I would cast, so I would like a movie. It feels like it would be a good movie. But anyway, as you can see, I'm tired, so I am gonna call it a night. Go back to past me. I think I'm gonna call it a night for the vlog. It's 8:53. I'll probably just make a hot chocolate, watch a little bit of TV, and go to bed. So I'm gonna end off the vlog here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.